Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some Call of Duty Vanguard. Today we have some news to cover that is not exactly good news, but it could prove to be good news in the long run for the Call of Duty franchise. So, video games website Video Games Chronicle, this is a news site that has actually leaked to us a lot of information about Call of Duty over the years. Typically, they post accurate information, especially when it comes to leaks and details regarding the franchise. Well, they've made a new article, which I'll link to that down there in the description, which reads that Call of Duty Vanguard's UK launch was the lowest of any series entry in the modern era, which is absolutely insane. So apparently on Sunday, GamesIndustry.biz, I'm just going to read this out to you guys, published physical and digital sales data from GSD, which shows that Vanguard's opening week was down 40% year-on-year compared to Call of Duty's previous premium entry, Black Ops Cold War. Subsequent data shared by VGC's own sources suggests that Vanguard was actually Call of Duty's lowest performing launch in 14 years. Only the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's COD 4 for you old school guys, the game that kicked off the modern era of COD in 2007, sold fewer copies during its opening week, sales data seen by VGC suggests. So that is absolutely insane. What they're saying here is that the launch for Call of Duty Vanguard is the worst launch in the UK since Call of Duty 4 in 2007. For reference, in 2007, I was a 16-year-old high school kid. I'm about to be 30 in just a couple of days. That is how long ago Call of Duty 4 was. Doesn't seem that long, but that's really how long it's been, and apparently this is the worst launch in the UK since then. Now, you may be wondering, what about the rest of the world? Well, so far, we don't actually have all the sales numbers for, like, the United States, for example, or maybe the rest of Europe. We have the United Kingdom, and that is pretty much it. But over here on the Video Games Chronicle website, they do give us the top 10 biggest UK launches for the Call of Duty franchise. We have Black Ops 1 at number 1, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, interestingly enough, Advanced Warfare at number 5, Call of Duty World War II at number 6. So I thought maybe that was going to be the reason why Vanguard had such a poor launch this year. Maybe because it's in the UK, it's over there in Europe. Maybe there's some taboo stuff. I know Germany has some weird laws when it comes to how you can depict certain aspects of World War II. So maybe that was it, right? Initially, I thought maybe because it's a World War II title that these sales were going to be lower just inherently within the United Kingdom. Well, apparently that's not true, because Call of Duty World War II outsold Black Ops 3, Ghost, and even Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops Cold War during its initial launch week. So Call of Duty Vanguard's launch has been absolutely abysmal sales-wise over there in the UK, and I have to wonder, how is Activision going to take this news? And I also have to wonder, what is the rest of the world like? What is the United States like? Because typically Call of Duty is the best-selling game every single year. If you look back historically, the only games that typically outsell COD in a given year are major Rockstar titles, like literally Rockstar titles, like Grand Theft Auto and like Red Dead Redemption and stuff like that. Typically, those are the only games that outsell COD within a given year. But Call of Duty Vanguard, I mean, I hate being the negative guy, right? I don't want to be the negative guy. As a COD YouTuber, I wish I could just talk about how great COD is every single day and we could all just be having a blast. But, I mean, not only is this the worst-selling UK COD title in the basically history of the franchise, going back to 2007, but I would say this is the buggiest, like I talked about in my previous video, this is the buggiest and most incomplete launch of a COD that we have ever seen. I mean, I'll show some footage here in the video for you guys of me just doing random stuff in private matches here, but there are so many problems with this game, so many glitches in this game, especially with the Riot Shield, which will be probably my next video. The Riot Shield makes people invincible, if you guys didn't know that, which is a bug that's returning from Modern Warfare 2019. There's a reason why everyone runs around with a shotgun and a Riot Shield on their back. The Riot Shield actually makes them pretty much immune half the time when you're shooting at them, which is just ridiculous. And then on top of that, you look at all the out-of-the-map glitches, the elevator glitches, you look at how Vital is completely unbalanced. You look at, I think Marksman did a tweet about this. I'd have to find it, but I'm gonna ballpark the numbers here because the exact numbers aren't exactly important. But he said something to the effect of it takes anywhere from 8 to 10 hours without double XP. I mean, all the YouTubers that are like grinding through, like getting gold camo and stuff like that, they just purchased like a ridiculous amount of Mountain Dew and Doritos and stuff like that to get like infinite double XP tokens. But for the average player who's not, using double weapon XP tokens and things like that, it takes on average 8 to to 10 hours to max out a weapon, all the way up to weapon level 70, to then unlock all the challenges for a particular weapon. And with all the weapons in the game, Marksman concluded, and the Marksman's definitely an opinion that I trust, he concluded that it was going to take somewhere around like 10.5 days of playtime just to get the max level with every single weapon in the game. Not even counting doing the challenges, but just leveling up all the guns to max rank is going to take over 10 days of playtime, which is absolutely obscene. I mean, zombies being the worst zombies experience I think we've ever had. I mean, just there's so many problems with Call of Duty Vanguard, and now we see the proof is in the pudding. Like, they're actually hitting them in the wallet right now, with this being the worst UK Call of Duty launch since 2007. Guys, we're talking 14, 15 years here, right? So that's gonna be telling for Activision. That's gonna be telling for Sledgehammer Games. I mean, they obviously pushed this game out when it wasn't ready. They do it because they have to meet this like annual sales quota that they have. I mean, the same thing's happening with Battlefield. Battlefield is not ready at all. Halo is releasing, I think today actually, the beta came out, and it's gonna be fully launching here in a couple of days. But even Halo, I mean, that game doesn't have Forge World and it doesn't have a co-op campaign. Like, all these big, massive AAA titles are just being pushed out because they have to be pushed out because they have to come out during the holiday season, and they have to make their fourth quarter money so they can talk about it to their investors during the first quarter next year. Like, man, like, I remember when video games would come out and they would just be complete and they would just work, but now it's just so commonplace for everything to release and just not be in a good state. It's frustrating, man. As someone who like tried playing New World, for example, by Amazon Games, like, New World was really fun when it first came out, and then you get to about level 40 and you're like, oh, this game has like virtually no combat besides like left click and right click, and there's not really anything to do at end game anyway. So what are we doing here? I mean, we're cutting down trees for the sake of cutting down trees. And then you look at Call of Duty Vanguard, and now of course Battlefield 2042, and then Halo Infinite's gonna be releasing, and just it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing, but hopefully this is going to be the kick in the pants that Activision needs to give the devs time to actually finish their games. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Like, let the devs finish their games. Let them actually, like, realize their vision. Let them actually, sink their teeth into the game and actually be passionate about the stuff that they're doing. It's hard to be passionate about the franchise when you're just on a quota and you're on grind 24/7. You're just crunching and crunching and crunching. It's like, I feel bad for the devs. I really do. I feel like they did the best they could given the circumstance here. But at the same time, it's been over a week. It's actually, today's day 10. It's been 10 days since Call of Duty Vanguard came out, and the only update that we've really gotten so far is they made it so the riot shield actually works when it's on your back, but they didn't fix it so the riot shield doesn't make you immune when it's on your back and someone's shooting at you. It's ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that's gonna be it for this short little news video here. I just wanted to let you guys know that apparently within the UK, this is the worst Call of Duty launch since 2007. Sales are down 40% compared to Black Ops Cold War, and Black Ops Cold War sales were down a ton compared to Modern Warfare 2019. Like, every year, the sales are getting worse. And now I have to wonder, is that going to be something that Activision kind of realizes? Is that going to be something that studios realize? And are they finally going to go back to what made COD great back in the day? Not just pushing out the same subpar product every single year, but rather actually having innovation, actually letting the devs finish their titles. We'll have to wait and see. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new around here, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.